After a chilly night and a great platter at a local restaurant, we woke up to the glorious sun in Port Nolloth. Port Nolloth is situated 144 kilometers northwest of Springbok. This town was established in 1854 as a small vessel harbour as well as a railway junction for the copper mining industry. A quick petrol stop at the local garage saw us en route to Alexander Bay for our first objective of the trip.
You say Marius has turned back?
I think so. With that wind, I would have done if I was him. There's a whole troop of antelope, but with the straight horns. I don't know if you checked it. Right next to the road here, about 15 of them.
Okay.
So I stopped to obviously try and get a picture, and then they all ducked behind the hill. You just check their horns out the hill. They were like spying me out there. What's going on here? But it was beautiful, man.
Yes, we made it! 22:11 on Sunday morning. We finally reached Alexander Bay. Ian and myself, congratulations.
Yes.
The other guys all bailed, but terrible wind. Lovely trip. Do it again. Yeah! Yeah! Back in Springbok and a little concerned about the team. They're a bit further down, about 60 kilometers away, and it seems like they've run out of fuel or running out of fuel, and we were advised to fill up at Springbok. So we've got about 65 or 70 k's to catch up with them, and hopefully at that point we'll be able to determine if we can help them or not.
Have you forgiven me again?
Yes, absolutely. About, what is it, 500 meters outside the town, if you recall. Just where that black stripe stopped.
Where you nearly lost your bike?
No. No one ever nearly lost their bike.
I managed to get Ian to swear. We've had an interesting day today. Myself and Ian went off to Alexander Bay from Port Nolloth. We got to see a bit of Alexander Bay and what it looked like and so on. And the weather on the way there was absolutely shocking. We had severe side winds, but very beautiful scenery, a lot of desert kind of filtered and so on. And first bit of conflict on the trip. Ian and myself had a few words in Alexander Bay, but I managed to sort that out relatively quickly and move along positively after that. We've done 2,100 kilometers in 3 days, and riding on sports bikes, it's quite a thing. The rest of the day was good otherwise. We headed from Port Nolloth back into Springbok, and then followed from Springbok down to Vredendal through a variety of towns along the way, and got wind that some mates were running out of petrol along the way. Fortunately, they managed to make the town by 200 mils of petrol left, so that was pretty good. And we settled here in Vredendal tonight in a very nice guest lodge, and going to settle down for a good night's sleep. I'm feeling rather knackered and quite tired actually. Day 4 saw the team reunited and re-energized for a day of exploring the West Coast.
Yes, I had a good night last night. How was your stay here?
Good, how's your sister?
No, good, thanks. Yeah, we had a lekker time. I was tired though. I was like really only worth it for the first hour. After that I was finished. Had a good shower and then went to bed.
The plan is to ride along the West Coast today, make our way down to Langebaan.
It's just I'm sharing the route. We can
I'll hear about it later.
from Vredendal
there's a route. You see that pen mark? There's actually a route that runs down the
Oh,
coast.
that's the one that I want.
Okay, now on top. And then this route is going to take us through down there.
The one that I thought of was
Okay, well, we go do that one.
which is in Langebaan, which I've heard is very good. But then we must find their number now, maybe from this lady or somebody,
Ask them.
and phone ahead that we can Flip. Please do that.
If we can do
So
that.
it'll be around here somewhere.
Yes. Well, Langebaan fits in nicely because then we're there about 5-ish.
Yeah, this as well.
Day 4, and we're gonna have a shorter ride, only 200 k's, I think. Because we've covered, what's it, about 2,000 something in the 3 days up to now. Yesterday was a bit rough with the wind, especially for me, being a first or a novice rider. So yeah, today we're just gonna take it nice and easy. It's nice and hot too, and they say the cold front is gonna hit us tomorrow, so and we can book in tonight and prepare for tomorrow's rough day again, where we can get some rain. We haven't had rain, we've had wind now, we have cold and chilliness, so we only short rain to go the full circle.
This is the result of speeding.
Fine if we just kept to the reasonable speeds, but no. Hayabusa. Anyway, I kept to the Hayabusa, and now my tyres probably not going to make it to Cape Town, and we've tried all the places in town, all the normal places. So this guy's phoning around for second-hand 180. It's got a 190. And no, I'm not pushing because it's broken.
Hello.
You'd like to get a number plate for me? Number plate. My number plate blew off on the way here, so I need to replace it today to get to Cape Town.
I think Midas.
Marius.
Yes.
Standing outside of Midas and in Vredendal. They unfortunately don't make any Gauteng number plates. The best that they can do for me is just to make a normal black and white one, which is a Cape Town number plate. And hopefully if I get stopped by the cops, they'll understand, and I'll replace the number plate when I get back.
But that thing's terribly big.
Yes.
Can you not make a smaller one?
The only smaller one we get in Cape Town. And then we eat tomorrow morning. That's a problem. It's the only one we can make out of it. Yeah, that's fun.
Outside Fimo's, they're making a number plate for me, and I realized that I've lost my cell phone. And might have left it at Midas, like no idea. Cell phone's gone.
After spending several hours in Vredendal, we were nearly ready to head out for the day. But first, a local Spur employee asked kindly for Ian to take her for her very first bike ride.
Thursday evening, looking for my license and the disc for my bike, realized that it's out of date by a year. So Laura quickly had a, missed that one. Anyway, good.
Thank you.
Lekker gereisd.
You took my helmet.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm amazed at those vines that grow in the vines that grow in the river, Oudtshoorn river there. Yeah, where we stayed. Like over there, you can actually see them from over here. Growing grapes in the river. Good idea.
Well, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. The guys have gone in ahead. I don't have a cell phone. And Ian has also somehow ended up behind me. And just admiring the beauty of this place between Vredendal and Dan Williams. Absolutely brilliant. I see Ian has just arrived.
Enemas drink. Kijk eens, and dan is the enemas the secret crosser, and you either put it in the bottle or you drink it. But if you drink it 20 minutes, it's gonna work.
So why don't you take it and then drink it tonight?
Ja.
Yes, but I say ons hy.
Maar voor aandete dat jy lekker steekie.
Yeah.
As dit nie werk hier dan.
You see a lot of good flowers. And of course I'm working this out in my head. With good flowers comes good bugs.
Ja,
Kyk hoe ons sê, ek weet nie wat 4x4 maar
trying to make a very, very narrow turn at a very low progressive movement, and couldn't hold the bike up, so I had to put it down softly on the concrete.
The group split again at Lambert's Bay, with myself heading off on a 300-kilometer ride to Cape Town International Airport. The view of Table Mountain along the way was the only time I saw this before the cold front hit us.
This way we're going to go and see them preparing the food. They have an oven. Jamie Oliver style. I just quickly whipped this up earlier. As you can see, still need a little bit of work, but it will be good soup. This one, of course, was for you, but unfortunately I sort of let go just before the evening, so that was lovely. Moving across this way over here, we'll just take a seat over there, go around that way. See, this is the yellowtail, I think. Yellowtail?
Yellowtail?
Snook, yellowtail, more or less the same as a fish. As you can see, it's a lovely fish, and it's a snook. Not to be confused with the yellowtail that looks nearly this.
Both are fish.
Both are fish.
lekker rou visie, baie lekker. Ons is seker maar net honger.
Ja, ek het dit gesê.
Wat dink jy van die bokkie?
Fried fish, getting it off takes a little while, but once you get past the first bite, it's actually quite pleasant.
Day 5, Tuesday, 11:15. It is freezing cold outside, even though I am jacketless at the moment. We've done quite a small stretch this morning, 120 kilometers from Cape Town up. The other guys came down from Lambert's Bay last night, and it was quite a very long trip, 300 kilometers. I underestimated the distance from where we were, and it's been interesting.
Ja.
Holes are frozen.
Ek sê kom ons boek in.
Bietjie nat.
Ja. Ja. Baie nat. Kijk. Net wat was nat. Maar het is lekker. Het is mos lekker. Maar ek weet nie, ons moet kyk, dis wit by. Jy kan daar niks sien.
See these pants? They're quick dry pants. So I wasn't thinking, because I figured it would ride through the rain and then it'll quickly dry. But under my seat is actually my rain pants that I normally use when I'm commuting.
Just last night was cool. We've excellent. You'll be very proud of Ian. Although he swears, he was keen on getting high definition camera footage of the sun setting and all sorts of props. Nice place, good experience, food was good, and so last night was cool. Marius took us to see some Oudtshoorn drawings and stuff, Usman caves and stuff, and then all of a sudden it started raining, and then we realized we were in big shit. Because the rain was not like Cape Town, you must rain. It was like high-felt rain. You know, big drops coming down. And that's it. And that was shit because there were potholes and the fuckers in Cape Town put the board right on top of the pothole. So as you hit the pothole, you see this little question mark potholes. Instead, like 50 meters before the bloody pothole.
Okay, so where are we going next?
No. Sorry, you wanted to do the first one.
No, that's what we put in.
I thought you said you wanted the last one.
Yeah, we done Azefontaine's the last one. So where are we going first?
First, we're going to Paternoster. P-A-T-E-R.
Not the.
P-A-T-E-R.
Paternoster.
Dit is een report on the list.
That's it.
Paternoster. Select. Okay, so we're going from road to Paternoster.
Yeah.
Okay, after Paternoster. Paternoster is one of the last traditional fishing villages on the west coast, and most certainly the most romantic and peaceful place on the scenic and wonderful coastline. Paternoster offers many activities, from sea kayaking to whale, dolphin, seal and penguin watching, and of course walks along the beautiful white sandy beach.
Baie koud. Nat. Oh.
Looks like my bike's been hijacked.
Probably the most expensive cemetery in the world in Paternoster. They gave up the best part of Paternoster to a cemetery, obviously not knowing where this was going to go.
Have you seen the bar?
I haven't.
You must. It's a must. Especially the roof.
Pensies.
No? Lots of items hanging from the roof. It's an experience.
Today we got to lie back this morning after a bit of a rush from Louwburg Strand and Melbourne Strand way. The rest of the team were waiting at Live Black for us, and from there we had a very gentle ride. But from Vryburg, Paternoster, we've now come through to Saldanha Bay, and it's been very nice.
So from that whole railway line that we saw, you went there, Elands Bay, they truck it in with spooning. That's the export. All those ships get loaded with iron ore. You'll see the conveyors all along there. And that's what Saldanha is all about. It's exporting iron ore. This is what this the whole thing is. And then look at the color there. It's iron ore is that pinky, dirty, rusty color, and it also smells.
Going to Langebaan, overnighting in Langebaan. Now, can you tell me, Craig, you being the stellar model of Lookwell kit, can you explain where you got those pants from and why?
These pants are a fashion statement for all the chicks that are looking at me for style. Day 5 was dominated by many stops along the west coast. Most towns are separated by a mere 25 kilometers, and each town offers its own unique set of specialties. Our stop in Langebaan included lunch, the planning for the night, and a minor operation for Ian.
No, it's going to look much better. No, scissors. Scissors. Oh man.
Oh man, the poor man.
Yeah!
Nice getting all bunch. Oh!
I saw like a meter come out.
No. Look at that.
No, that's great. Thank you very much. Don't. I'll poke the eye, man. I'll poke the eye. I'll make you Falconetti. Then I'll match my bike. Come. I'm being dead serious. I'm helping you. You must stand. You must sit still.
Listen, this guy's gonna have a bold.
There we go. Look there. See, short, stocky, not good.
You know, like fast forward.
That one is a little bit longer also.
It was a rough one. Okay, it looks fine now. I'm happy that it looks perfect now.
After spending our last night on the west coast in a town called Azefontein, it was off to achieve our second objective, the southernmost tip of Africa. It was time for us to put some more kilometers on the clock and do some more touring.
Dit is lekker! Ja. Nou, ek
Lekker,
het...
ja.
Dis nou mooi. Dis nou fucking mooi.
Dat is het gat.
Get yourself a raincoat trousers so that your legs don't get wet. That means your socks won't get wet. That means you'll feel better.
Us motocross gloves are breathing very well, letting the wind and the air through. It's absolutely fantastic. Now that I've got my hands around a cup of coffee, but before it was cold, man. I'm happy. Traveling around this part here is fantastic because Flippy's by and then up over the mountains, fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. And the clouds don't look so bad over there. I think we're through the worst.